I know a guy with a YouTube channel, and he's printed up cards that he hands out to people with his name and his YouTube channel on the card, and his Instagram, and I think all that's on there too, I don't know. But definitely he hands out the cards to promote his YouTube channel. He went to the town of Udlo on the Sunshine Coast, a little bogan hellhole in the hinterland full of scum, wretches supreme. And he walked into the scumbag corner shop full of what I would consider drugged up hooligans. I'm not a doctor, I've never done a blood test on them, but they all look high on dope and anything else that's going to me. And as he walked in to buy something from that crumb bum of a shop, where in my opinion everything's off and everything else as well, he met a Polynesian lady that was 19 years old, and he gave her a card and said, I do a YouTube channel, check it out. Now, that's all he wanted to do, card her with his YouTube, because he feels it's a good method of promoting his channel. This wretch then continued to lecture this man all her Christian garbage, because she's a pseudo-Christian ratbag. There's no way she's the real deal. She's a modern Christian feminist, money-grabbing Christian Me Too movement gal. And she was at him so much about that he turned around and said, look, I'll give you 90 seconds, because he only gives people a 90-second interview. I don't know what that 90 seconds is about. Maybe he's only got 90 seconds on his phone of power all the time. I really don't know. I don't know what that 90 seconds thing is about, because I'll give you 90 seconds on my platform, my YouTube, to talk about your Christian stuff that you're telling me. I'll just go get my phone for you. She agreed. She said, I'd love that, right? So he goes to get his phone out of the car. Now, when he comes back, she's gone and got the tattooed, drugged-up lunatic, in my opinion, from the shop. Now, I've got no evidence he's a drugged-up lunatic, but, like I said, if you quack like a duck and all that, you're probably a duck. And he was there menacing this mate of mine. Give him a hard time, and the girl turned around and said, oh, I hope you don't mind, but I don't want to do this interview with you now. I've got to, I'm in a rush to get to the train. And the dude I know just simply said, yeah, no problem, and left, because that's what he's like. He's not there hitting on women and all that stuff. He knows there's no point doing that in Australia. That's a pure waste of time here. He genuinely was promoting his channel and offered this person a platform that rambled him to death about her Jesus nonsense. And anyway, he walks around the corner, and then he can hear her say, oh, thank you, thank God, I was so scared, and thank you for saving me from this man that's threatened me so bad, and all this sort of stuff. And this is what we're dealing with these wretches. I mean, so yeah, if you know a Polynesian girl that lives in Udlo or hanging around Udlo a bit, you watch her, people. She's a slimy, scheming snake. And this poor lad was very upset when he heard that, because he had noticed the absolute aggression from the lunatic in the shop and whatever, and he didn't deserve any of that. The poor guy's just gone shopping, promoted his YouTube channel as he travels through Udlo, tried to give someone an opportunity to get a platform when they seemed like they really, were determined that they had something to say. And all of a sudden, he's being labelled some guy that tried to force this girl to do what she doesn't want to do. It was too forceful, and she couldn't shake him and that. What a nonsense. Scumbag, wretch women like that are what give all women a bad name and a bad reputation in this modern world. This is why men want absolutely nothing to do with most of the women now, because honestly, many of us perceive many of you to be like that. Now, the ones that aren't like that, if there are any, the hard part is with those ones, you might say, that's not fair, you brush us with the same brush. But how are we supposed to tell the difference between the good eggs and the bad eggs when they all look the same. Now, this girl was even quacking on about Christianity and all that. So for all intensive purposes, this internet dude, this YouTube dude I know, thought he was dealing with an honourable Christian person who's all about Jesus' love and all this, when she was just another Me Too crazy lunatic. So you tell me, people, how are you supposed to know the difference between a good one and a bad one? The only thing he had to go on was his feelings when he knew that the guy was standing there being a menace, and he had in his mind, on one level, this woman has gone and got this guy while I've got the phone, but he has the benefit of hindsight too, of walking around the corner and actually hearing her spew her nonsense. Oh, thank God for saving me from this guy. I was so creeped out. Oh, I'm so scared. So like I say, if some woman's going to present and going to be carrying on about Jesus and all this stuff, why would you think that chick's going to accuse you of being a sex predator? You wouldn't. So that's the problem, girls, ladies. You need to weed out these individuals. You need to weed out these scummy chicks like this Polynesian woman, and you need to make them come correct, because otherwise no men are going to talk to any of you. And the reason that is because how the hell can we pick the difference when you all act the same? But you girls, you know which one of these wretch women carry on like that. They're your friends, your sisters, your classmates, your workmates. You've seen them do it when, go and damsel to some gullible simpleton like this shop-owning idiot. You've seen them police behaviour. You know which girls they are. You need to straighten them out and sort them out so that men will talk to you again. But guess what? I know you won't. So I won't be talking to any of you. The only chicks I talk to are the ones that email me and specifically tell me, I want some action with you anytime, Richie. If I turn up and smell anything wrong or anything along the way, I don't care. I just run the other way at 1,000,000 miles an hour and just drop you so fast. Women get shocked at how fast I can drop them if they act like the crazed lunatic around me and look at all like one of these fake cry raper women and all that. They learn real quick how much of a cold shoulder they can get from me. But yeah, I only speak to women that open their mouths and actually say what they want and whatever. And if they prove to be someone who doesn't follow through, like if they send me an email all raunchy telling me, oh, when you get there, there's going to be action happening. If I get there and action doesn't happen straight away, I'm Action Jackson. I'm out the door. I'm Anytime Richie. Anytime Richie runs, that's part of the anytime. I work out that it's not working, and I'm happy to run away from you anytime too. So you can contact me, and anytime I'll be down there, and I'll be quick to be up inside. That's right, baby, up inside. But you act the fool, Anytime Richie, he can run the other way and on a heartbeat, on a dime, turn around and just go, this chick's a wretch, I'm gone. She smell like doo-doo. Over and out.